It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Penn State's offense will have the ball first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason.
It's a seam wide open. He's at the 40, the 20, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Penn State.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Coming out with it, it's Kelly. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Michigan State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. He's only got a few games left to make that final impression on Heisman voters, but based on the season he's had so far, he's certainly run his way well into contention, David.
It's been unbelievable. It's been unbelievable to be a running back to impact the game this much. Consistently, week in, week out, take the physical pounding and still be elite. Finishing this season will go a long way to deciding whether he wins the Heisman, but so far, Palmer, I've been impressed.
Man, the durability is just something to behold. I mean, you think back to former Heisman winners at the position, especially at Alabama, guys like Mark Ingram or Derrick Henry. That's what those guys had as well. They seemed to get better as games went on, but they also got better as the season went on, and that's what this guy's doing now.
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Spartans will have it 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. The Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll try the left side. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Austin. It's complete to the left. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Power football with the run. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew going to matter. It was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
So now on comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Kick returners just have to do a better job knowing where they are on the field and what the situation is. That's a ball you got to let go through the end zone. That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying to be the hero, and now you've done yourself more harm than good. The offense starting in terrible field position.
Right on the money. Called down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Boyle. Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Nittany Lions move the chains with some signature hard-nosed running.
Some Big Ten physicality, some Big Ten running the football. Gotta have it.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Finding open areas.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Nittany Lions look to do some damage in the red zone. Leaves it with the running back. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
Snap to the back. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row.
And that's why it's hard to run down by the goal line. The defense just has so many bodies crowded into the line of scrimmage. Offense couldn't get it done that time.
Runs through the tackle. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And this has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. They'll play it safe and try for 3. A really short kick, but you've got to have that angle just right. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. They're up by a touchdown here in the 1st.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. These two teams feeling each other out a bit, down 10-3 as they open this drive. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Quick completion to the right. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Spartans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Austin. Release to the back. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting the touchdown.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. The Spartans have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score.
They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the tailback. Fighting off the defender.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. A big play gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. And the Spartans have it with a first and 10. They'll give it to the back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And it's complete. He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw, it's Austin. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now on second down. Looking for for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Spartans have moved it inside the 20. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He's got it on the run. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Touchdown, Michigan State. Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be...
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They're going to ride this running back. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Off the RPO, complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it first and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here's the handoff. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's second and 4. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Dumps it off in the flats. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, really good job by the defense, having vision on the quarterback. And as soon as he threw that football, man, they broke on the football right away. Didn't waste.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Trying to take it back. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in the position where you're about to give up points. And now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Ball over the middle. It's locked in. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. He'll set up to throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Penn State! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Dropping back, it's Austin. Back open in the middle. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play in the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide-out level noise. He unleashes a long one. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth.
Oh, he's got some space. Still on his feet. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Spartans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gives him the big stiff arm. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. The Spartans have it with a first and goal. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Sparty. An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Still on his feet at the 45. Seizing an open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sideline. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Finds the tight end. Turning it on. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. And the Spartans are marching down the field.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him, Mark?
And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Spartans. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. Fourth time we've seen this guy punt it today. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Give to the running back. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. The Spartans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He's got it on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. Pulls and fires complete. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. The Spartans will try to move the sticks on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the ground with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. Scanning the field is Austin. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly, Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Spartans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They've got the screen set up. He breaks a tackle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the shotgun, the inside give. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. Oh, it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
A first down run in the red zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan State. He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to touch the football. And when he gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it, and he still punches it in.
He's the unstoppable force. It doesn't matter what defenses have done throughout his career. This guy finds a way to make people miss, to run away. He's got all the tools you look for in an outstanding running back.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the ring. Turns it on down the left side. He's at the touchdown, Nittany Lions. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. All wideouts, no backs. Back to pass, it's Austin. Quick completion on the out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Pucks it out of the air. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. It's on target and complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Spartans can really attack on this second and short. Gives it on the option. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got him downfield. There he goes. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
Touchdown, Smarty! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still...
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. The play-action fake. Makes a grab past the marker. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Zings it complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
Got a man. It's Doyle. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. Gives it to the back on the draw. Hard running there. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. And the Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Right down the middle. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Touchdown, Penn State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Got the first down and more. On the move at the 30. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Oh, better look out! Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. Smashes through the tackle. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted.
Breaks into the open. Delivers the stiff arm. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Michigan State. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Lining up for the PAT. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah lane. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football. Man, this has been impressive.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats using the quick game. And that is how we will wrap this one up. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.